This is the 24th day of May. We read from Proverbs chapter 24, and one of my favorite Proverbs, "A wise man is strong, and a man of knowledge increases power. For by wise guidance he will wage war, and in abundance of counselors there is victory." This is good to remember. I'm one of those, I like to get out. I'm the independent type, get out on my own and, make the decision by myself.
Yes.
In abundance of counselors there is victory. So if you want victory today, seek counsel from the Lord and from godly people around you. Proverbs 24, verses 5 and 6. Any final thoughts for today, Brad? Of course, you're going to be back at 9:30. We always like to hear you then.
No, just have a little updated weather before Insight for Living, and just have a great day in the Lord. Enjoy the weather. It's going to be nice.
And have a beautiful Jesus-filled Memorial Day weekend. A happy Tuesday morning to you. Bradley Bales is right here. I got to get this microphone up. Sorry for that. Well, tell me about your weekend. I know you worked all weekend.
I worked all weekend, but it was an enjoyable weekend nonetheless. We had an opportunity to visit my wife's parents, my mother and father-in-law.
Get along with your in-laws pretty well?
Oh, yes, most definitely. We just had a really good weekend.
It was their anniversary, wasn't it?
It was their anniversary yesterday, 27 years.
Great.
On the 27th day.
Is Sally the oldest, or where is she?
Sally is the second oldest. She has an older sister.
And the older sister lives in town, too.
That's right.
So what did you do for a celebration?
Well, we went out to eat. That's about all we did. And then they had little gifts that they gave him and that sort of thing. So
that's great. Well, I'm glad you get along well. Yeah, we had a good weekend, too. Didn't do a whole lot.
Did you travel anywhere?
No, not. Well, we went to a friend's house on River Road north of Bismarck, about 2 miles north of town. We really got out and traveled. Let's see. No, we met the folks. Their names are Becks, and they have a farm out there, and they grow like tomatoes and cabbages and things like that, and they sell them wholesale to the stores. It was interesting to go out there.
Oh. That's neat.
I'm kind of tired today, so don't ask me why, because I had, on Sunday night, I had 10 hours of sleep. I've never had 10 hours of sleep.
Well, that's great.
And last night I slept a nice 8 hours, and usually I'm sleeping 5 or 6 hours thinking about what's going to happen the next day. So actually I did relax quite a bit.
So the rest of the staff should beware because you're fully charged. Is that what you're saying?
That's right. I'm fully charged, ready to go. Thank you, Steve. 23 minutes after 7 o'clock, a beautiful Tuesday morning. It's 49 degrees, partly cloudy skies with highs today in the low 70s. Sounds really nice. And, Brad, we had a special request for this song. Why don't you tell us about that request?
The request for Sandy Patty's The Gift Goes On? I don't know. We've sort of been talking about this song this morning, and it's actually a Christmas song. It's from Sandy Patty's Christmas album that was released in 1983 and produced by Greg Nelson. It's a really neat song, and I guess it can be kind of taken throughout the year. The Gift Goes On.
We featured this on the Greg Nelson Music Show this past weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Got a lot of good comments on that, and mentions Christmas in there, but I think this song has a feel for every day of the year. And there's a line in there, something about Christmas. Let me read it. How about that? I know the words are inside here. Why don't you vamp a little bit here while I find the words?
Well, the whole album is really good, and there are a couple of songs that can be taken
Here it is.
Every day of the year.
When your life is full of Christmas, then your life is full of love. And really, your life should be full of Christmas every day of the year, right?
That's neat.
Let's listen now to Sandy Patty singing one of our favorite songs, The Gift Goes On.
The Father gave the Son, and the gift goes on. The Father gave the Son, and the gift goes on.
The sun. Oh, I'm singing. I'm sorry. I like singing like that too.
It's one of those great songs you can sing
that
to.
out. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful song. Sandy Patty from her Christmas album, The Gift Goes On. You can hear that every day of the year. 27 and a half minutes after 7 o'clock. What's coming up at 7:30, Brad?
The kids' song of the day, plus the drawing.
Yes.
For the trip for two to the Holy Land. I should know that. We've been talking about that so much.
That's right. And the kids' song of the day is first. This is from the very first Kids Praise album. And by the way, I saw that Kids Praise 5 is coming out in the next week or two.
Out.
Yep.
All
Kids,
right.
or if it isn't in the stores right now, it's coming out in this next week or two. And this is from the very first Kids Praise album, this morning's Kids Song of the Day.
There. Here we go.
That's it from the first Kids Praise album. Heaven is a Wonderful Place. It's 7:30, and I've got our winners bowl here. Brad has the other one. How many winners have we got so far? 2?
I'm not sure. I was going to count yesterday and during the drawings yesterday. We had 2 winners
14, 16,
in the morning show.
18, 20, 22, 24 it looks like. That's not bad. 24 finalists so far. We've still got about 2.5 weeks left. And now, for those of you who don't know, we have added 2 more chances to become a finalist for the Trip for 2 to the Holy Land. In addition to our 7:30 in the morning, 4:30 in the afternoon, and 7:30 at night, we've added 10 in the morning and 1 in the afternoon. So we hope that you can listen those times as well. And we're real excited. Brad, I'm going to let you pick it today, okay?
Okay.
Mix them up real well. I don't have my drum roll ready, but why don't you go ahead and pick out the name
Okay.
anytime. That was my drum roll.
Looks like Larry Shuck. The Rainbow Shop. He registered
Registered
at the
Rainbow Shop. Larry Shuck from Bismarck. You have 10 minutes and 5 seconds to call us at KNDR 663-2345. Larry Shuck from Bismarck. On the phone with us this morning, we have a very happy Larry Shuck. Good morning, Larry.
Well, good morning.
You called in about 10 seconds after we announced your name. You must have been glued to the radio.
Well, I was right by the phone.
You were.
Also close to the radio.
That's great. You registered at the Rainbow Shop, and you're now a finalist for the Trip for 2 to the Holy Land. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Larry.
Well, I'm a technician for Xerox, and got a couple teenage sons. Been married quite a number of years.
And you're from Bismarck.
From Bismarck here,
That's
yes.
great. And you're ready to go to work today? You had yesterday off, right?
Yes.
You-
I was just kind of finishing up, getting ready for work here.
You got to get psyched up for it, right?
Yeah, really.
Larry, congratulations. We'll put your name in the finalist bowl, and listen June 14th, because that's when we'll be pulling the name, okay?
Well, thank you. It's a good way to start a week.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Bye.
And have a good day. Larry Shuck from Bismarck, a very happy finalist for our Trip for 2 to the Holy Land. Don't forget, we've got a couple more extra opportunities now each weekday, 10 a.m., 1 p.m., 4:30 p.m., 7:30 p.m. And we have a very interesting Bible quiz coming up in just a few minutes. Don't we, Brad?
I guess so.
Let me put it
I haven't
this way.
seen the question.
Yes, you have. I just told it to you. This one's so interesting. You need.
okay.
It's going to
Yeah.
be multiple choice.
It's going to be interesting. All right.
23 minutes before 8 o'clock on this Tuesday morning. Here's the latest from the Archers. Coming up next, the hymn of the day.
At First Federal Savings and Loan. Updated forecast, partly cloudy with highs in the low 70s today. Our winds will be from the southeast at 5 to 15 miles per hour. Partly cloudy and 49 degrees, 80% relative humidity. East winds at 8, the pressure 29.86 and falling. Once again, 49.
Good for you, good for you, good for you, good for you. We're the folks who do what's good for you.
First Federal Savings and Loan. Good for you in North Dakota, too.
Did you know that Barb's office supply has moved? That's right. Barb's is now located at 214 and a half West Bowen in...
If you have questions about your security and protection, give King a ring. Call Jim, Randy, or Nan King at the King Insurance Agency. They'll answer all your questions.
17 minutes before 8, coming up in just a few minutes, a chance for you to answer this morning's Bible quiz. First, this morning's hymn of the day, from the Imperials, Rock of Ages. I shouldn't be laughing, I'm sorry. That was Rock of Ages combined with another song from the Imperials. It wasn't quite exactly what I was expecting. This is a brand new album that we have. It's some of the Imperials' re-released material, and the album is called First Day in Heaven. And picked this up at one of the bookstores, and it's a nice album, but that wasn't exactly what I expected. So for those of you that were expecting something else, so was I. Okay? Time for this morning's Bible quiz. And Brad, we have an interesting one for you. I get to pick it today, and this is a multiple choice. This is one of these obscure questions that we have to give multiple choice answers. Okay? Let's take the fifth caller. Fifth caller who gets this right, okay? Nahor's 2 eldest sons were named. Now here's your multiple choice. Ready? Ready, Brad?
Mm-hmm.
Huz and Buzz, Huz and Muzz, Buzz and Muzz, Fuzz and Suzz, Huz and Fuzz, or Buzz and Suzz. This is really funny. Nahor's two eldest sons, this is in the Old Testament, I'll even give you a hint, it's in Genesis, were named Huz and Buz, Huz and Muz, Buzz and Muzz, Fuzz and Suzz, or Buzz and Suzz. Maybe we aren't even getting any calls yet. 663-2345. Let's see if the fifth caller can get this one right. What was the name of Nahor's two eldest sons? You answer that right, and we'll send you a 45 record. Well, we tried. 9 minutes before 8 o'clock, we did not have a winner, right, Brad?
That's right.
Nobody got this one right. Let's see if Brad can get it. Nahor's two eldest sons were named
Huz and Buzz.
That's right, Huz and Buzz. See how Buzz Gertzen, we didn't even know. Remember Buzz Gertzen was in last week? That's a biblical name.
There you
we
go.
didn't even know it. Nahor's two eldest sons were named Huz and Buzz. That's Genesis 22, verses 20 and 21. Let me read it for you. Now it came about after these things that it was told Abraham, saying, Behold, Milcah also has borne children to your brother Nahor, Uz his firstborn, and Buzz his brother.
That's trivia.
Isn't it? This one says Uz, and the King James would say Huz. So that's it, folks, from Genesis chapter 22. Should we give them another one? I know some of them are going to be disappointed. Let's find something else, okay?
All right.
Only to be fair. We like winners around here, and I don't like it when we don't have winners on our Bible quiz. Okay, here's a good one. You call us at 663-2345 if you can get this one. How many days was Noah on the ark before it started to rain? Think you know that one, Brad?
Maybe.
How many days was Noah on the ark before it started to rain? We'll take the first three callers at 663-2345. Isn't that beautiful? Montavani Strings at 4 minutes before 8 o'clock with a beautiful version of A Mighty Fortress Is Our God. And we took a lot of calls on this one. A lot of people did not have it right. How many days was Noah on the ark before it started to rain? But we did get three winners, and some of these you've heard before. First of all, we've got Betsy Offed on the line. Good morning, Betsy.
Hi.
And how many days was Noah on the ark before it started to rain?
7.
That's right. And you do not have school today, do you?
No.
You're going to have a nice, relaxing day at home?
Uh-huh.
Good. Well, you listen to the radio and enjoy yourself today, okay?
Okay.
Thanks, Betsy.
You're welcome.
Bye. Betsy Offed from Bismarck. She got the answer correct. And we also have Laura Reddick on. Good morning, Laura.
Hi, Brad.
This is Steve on the line now. And
Hi, Steve.
Hi. I heard you earlier this morning. You won.
You get up early, too, don't you?
You already won once today, but we're happy
how about that?
we're happy that you won again. How many days was Noah on the ark before it started to rain? 7 days is right.
Genesis 7, verse 10.
You were absolutely right from Genesis 7, 7 days. Congratulations, Laura. Have a good day.
You bet. Thanks. Same to you.
Okay, thanks.
Bye.
That's Laura Reddick. And finally, we have Teddy Blotsky on the phone. Good morning, Teddy.
Good morning.
And what's your answer? How many days was Noah on the ark before it started to rain?
It was 7 days.
That's right. And what are your plans for today?
I think I'm going to get some work done after yesterday.
That's right. Nice day of rest yesterday. Well, we hope you have a good day, okay?
Well, okay, you
Thanks.
too. Thank you.
Betsy Offet, Laura Reddick, and Teddy Blotsky, all winners this morning. Congratulations. That is
Steve?
found in Genesis 7. Yes, Brad.
We also had another winner, Christy Martin, and in between all the confusion of the phone, Christy is also a winner. She had the correct answer.
Very good. Okay, we hope you all have a good Jesus-filled day.
Lick is corner of 5th and Broadway.
Did you hear the good news?
That's a good store. We got a Stephanie Busada album from them, and we'll play that in just a few minutes. But right now, we have something very fun. You've never heard of this before?
I've never heard
This
that song.
This is a country gospel album. The Spears, you know the Spears, one of the great gospel groups. Been around for years and years. Started with Ma and Pa Spear way back when. This is something I'm surprised you haven't heard of. The album's about 7 or 8 years old.
Yes, it's been in the library. I'm surprised I haven't used it in the morning when we play a lot of country
That's
gospel
right. We play a
music.
lot of country gospel from 6 to 7 in the morning. Here you go. You ready?
I am absolutely ready.
For something completely different?
Yes.
See, I told you.
You're about to hear a truth that will loose you from the noose the devil's been using to defeat you.
walk in the power you thought he had over you. Now, I learned that God put all things under Jesus' feet. Since we are his body, I'm sure we are his feet. Now, I think you got the picture, and now know what to do. Write a message to the devil on the bottom of your shoe.
Well, how'd you like that one?
That's pretty neat. It's a neat tune.
Write a message to the devil on the bottom of your shoe.
I didn't understand why they were doing that. What was the...
We gotta stomp them out.
Oh, I see. Okay.
What do you mean? You listen to a whole song and you don't understand it?
I guess my thoughts are on something else.
Yes,
but I was very conscious of the tune. Very tuneful song.
Well, we want you to be conscious of the words. That's the whole point, isn't it?
Yes, I guess so.
Well, you have an excuse. You've been up since, what, about 4:30 this morning?
About 4:45.
4:45. Came into work by 5:30, get us on the air. Been here almost 12 straight hours. Haven't even had any lunch. Can you imagine?
No.
Speaking of Stephanie Busada, since we were just speaking of her before the last song, why don't we listen to a song from her latest album, produced by Greg Nelson,